Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're going to be looking at some Final Fantasy XIV Forge Ahead to the Edge music video by the Primals. So more video game music, but I believe this is a new music video. I mean, I've heard this song before because I've played the game before extensively, but this is a new Primals video, so I think we'll check it out. This is to do with I think there's a fan fest on. As the day of recording, I think there's a fan fest on around about now, so it's quite interesting to see what come from that, and maybe we'll hear some things about the next expansion, which is very, very exciting. I'll definitely be playing that. But before we get into the reactions of this music video, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel as well, if you enjoy it. And also you can leave a comment. That will also help my videos out a massive amount. But also you can leave comments of what other songs from maybe Final Fantasy XIV or other MMOs or other games or animes or whatever you'd like to see us do on the channel. So please leave those requests in the comments below. I'll try and get to do all of them. But yes, so what we'll do is we're going to this is because it's a video, so we'll go watch this. Now sometimes what I do is I do a full reaction all the way through, and then we go back over and we react to it again, and we'll stop and start. Now because I've had this song before, and the song's about 7 minutes long, so it's quite long, what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight into the reaction, blind react. We're going to stop and start in the first playthrough. I know not everybody likes that, but sometimes, you know, it's just quite so long, and you know, we've heard this before. Yeah, so I'm quite excited to see how this one is different. So let's get into the full screen and let's look at this then. Forge Ahead to the Edge music video from the Primals from Final Fantasy XIV in 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, that's very nice because that's the start of the instance, right? Is this, wait, let me just look to the edge. Is it from, it is from Endwalker? Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, because it's so similar to the start of the Shadowbringers instance as well. But yeah, so it's quite obviously a homage to the start of the instance that you do at the end of Endwalker, but yeah. Oh yeah. In other videos, I've spoken about guitar technique called a hammer on and pull off. If you want to know what a hammer on is, that was a perfect demonstration. No picking, just pressing down on the string. But I like the effect on it. It's very kind of the edge, is in U2, the edge, kind of like the reverberating guitar effect. Very nice. Very, very funky, very, very punchy bass. Sits right atop, really punches you in the face, which is what you want with your bass. Really nice, really nice. Just very nice, kind of punctual playing. The kind of the whispering vocal, making it quite mystical. One brings shadow, one brings the light. From the Shadowbringers kind of main track. And then you got these effects on the floor that kind of look similar to maybe effects that are done in the fight, but I can't remember. I haven't played the game, this part of the game in a long time. I've only recently picked it up. Recently, getting back into it, but really nice kind of bringing the tone down in a sense to build it up again. Whispery drama, very kind of, yeah, a mystical sound. I really, really like the tone of this guitar. It's really, really bright, which... No, I mean, Gibson, if you know about guitars, they're not known for their bright tone. But it is really, really bright. It really, really punches, like, cuts through really nicely. And the reverb just makes it sound so big. And the other instrument, I mean, as well. Everything's great, but I really like that. I like this for several reasons. I like the vocalist we saw before in the concert in the other To the Edge video, live concert. It was fantastic voice. I like that there's one guitar that's really playing along and letting it ring, and this it's just a very simple kind of very simple riff that this guitarist is playing, but it really kind of builds upon itself and it kind of like fills the room and it kind of flutters out, and it's really nice. Also, I wanted to say right now, so this is the Final Fantasy XIV Fender guitar, I think. They still available to buy? Because anyone want to send me one? That would be very appreciative. Beautiful guitar. Really nice tone as well, like really quite big and bulky and fuzzy, particularly for, I'm pretty sure it is a Fender, unless I'm wrong. But like I have a Fender, and I don't know if I could get that sound out of it, so it's obviously got very specific pickups in it that make it sound so, you know, a far more, you know, metal-ish and alt rock sound, which is very nice. Obviously, the song at the moment is building. You kind of have the drums kind of hitting away, and you've got the bass sitting underneath it, and then you've got the singer here who's singing quite like high up, and you know, quite forcefully, not forcefully, but with the chest register. But because it's got this kind of effect on the voice, it kind of can allow that to sit back, so you can push forward even more, and you're not kind of like hitting the climax straight away, which is never a good thing. Alright, before we get into this, so obviously you have that kind of the I don't know what they say, but the very kind of choral, ancient sounding voices that is played and sung throughout the entire expansion. So there's a nice callback to that. I mean, isn't it crazy though? I was just thinking this, that I'm not sure about this guy at the front with the cowboy hat, but that these guys just, they work on the game, you know, they just have like jobs, make songs for the game, and particularly make songs for other Final Fantasies and 16 as well. Like, they're just so talented, man, so talented. Now, as I said, he had the effect on his voice. The effect is gone now, so we can kind of push the song a bit more forward. Lots of reverb, but it hasn't got the kind of the vocal effect on it. And obviously we're building up again. The bass isn't doing too much. The drummers are not really doing too much as well. But we've got two guitars here just playing the riff really muted, to let that vocal sit forward, which is really nice. Really adding the colours to the song. I think we've listened to this before on the channel, you know. I can remember the dun dun dun, and that kind of weird sound before it goes into it. But I think it was from a live fan fest before. I think it's one of the first music reactions I did. But I mean, who cares? It's nice to go back to stuff, especially when there's a new video. I think that was a live performance, and I don't think the vocalist was there for it as well. So this is really nice. What a range! What a big range. You could see that, you know, he's really pushing and he's quite grounded in his body, and his mouth was very, and then his jaw was relaxed, and he was getting that real kind of rocky, kind of punchy, sharp sound. I keep saying that phrase to describe stuff. I mean, sharp is in the kind of the feel of it, not the tune. It's not sharp, it's in tune. And that it kind of builds up and goes into his mix, into his head voice as well. Also, really seamlessly. It's not that easy to do that, and get that nice high note at the end. Really cool. I don't know what it is about basses, right? But that moment there, with that bass going underneath it, and just a nice kind of jazzy kind of guitar bits and the guitar bends and stuff. It just kind of transported me back to Persona or something like that. It's a very specific sound that Persona takes advantage of. It's a very nice sound, and I like that. You know, it's kind of being used in the music within Final Fantasy XIV. But I wish it was used more in all music, because it's so underrated. I think so underrated. All right, so let's talk about that. Very so if you didn't know, and you probably do know by the fact that if you look at the past couple of videos I've done, I've been wearing the same shirt. It's not because I wear the same shirt every day like a cartoon character. It is because I do a bulk of recordings at once. And before I did a recording for a Guilty Gear song, and from Guilty Gear Strive, and that song. And it might not be uploaded. It depends what order I upload stuff in. So, but it might not be uploaded yet. But that had the most insane, crazy guitar bit that I've ever heard, ever. And like, what we hear in this song is kind of, it's not particularly complicated, right, in terms of playing. But it doesn't matter. Because first of all, not everything needs to be complicated, right? Just because stuff is complicated doesn't mean it's good. Trust me, no, trust me on that. But so it's got a very kind of it's very melodic. Like, I always appreciate more melodic guitar solos. It's why my favorite guitar soloist is Slash. He's not the best guitarist in the world, but his solos are some of the best ever, because of how melodic they are. You can sing them. You can sing the solos, and you can kind of get something similar with that, and it kind of gets that kind of, you know. At that point, the song's kind of descending and falling down, and you kind of get that feeling of drama and movement and fighting and things like that. It really, really, it works for the song. And that's the thing, as a musician, you always think you serve the song. Serve the song, serve the song. And it does. It does. Angels wingless cast from heaven's gates. We only fly when falling far from grace. Like a message in a bottle cast to sea. There ends our candles burn until we're free. In all the melody, until our days end. we'll let that finish. I mean, we could go into all the intricacies of the song, but I don't want these videos to be that long. But nice, again, it kind of repeated a motif that we had before, which songs do, obviously. But incredible performance, and I was just thinking throughout the end of that, it's like, this is a really, like, special game, Final Fantasy XIV. It's a very, very, very dear game to me. I haven't played it in a long time. I kind of finished Endwalker and felt like I needed to do other things, you know. And I'm currently I'm currently playing through Final Fantasy 16. It's an excellent game. It's an excellent game. But my plan is, after I finish 16, is to go back to this and start playing this and get caught up with the story, because I miss it. It's a fantastic game, and the community around it is amazing, and the music as well, and the community surrounding the music of the game is amazing as well. It is just very, very special, and it is absolutely worth your time if you've not played it before. But let me know what you thought of this song and this music video in the comments below. And what do you want to hear next? Do you want to hear any more songs from Final Fantasy that we haven't done yet, from 14 or 16, 10, like 6, like whatever, like any of them, or any game for that matter? If you like the video, please do like it and subscribe to the channel as well. Please follow my stream. Links in the description. But having said all of that, thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.